Hey, what's up everybody? This is Stemster Cat. Welcome back to another video. In this one we have a very special donation leak coming from none other than NaughtyGrandpa, a very adamant supporter of the channel and a very generous supporter on the Patreon. So thank you so much for bringing this deck in for this video, NaughtyGrandpa. They brought in a pretty interesting styled fight archetype surrounding the synergies between Phyrexian Obliterator and Tile Swipe or Bushwhack, just the fight effects. We do have access to other cards like Thrun that do work well with the fight effects, but mainly we're trying to stick the Phyrexian Obliterator, and basically if we're able to go Obliterator into fight effect, then the opponent will have to sacrifice many permanents, obviously get their fought creature destroyed, but it's pretty much a game-ending combo in at least the small amount of testing that I have done, and according to NaughtyGrandpa, it is obviously very, very powerful in his testing as well. So basically, previous versions of this deck that I've seen just like on YouTube or just doing research have been placed into a mid-range style deck, which makes a lot of sense. And don't get me wrong, this is still a pretty devout mid-range deck. However, it's more controlling. As we see, we do have the Ritual of Soots in the main deck. We have other bigger cards, like the aforementioned Thrun that work well with the fight effects, but also just like pretty big controlling cards such as Nissa Ascended Animist, and of course the Invoke Despairs. We are playing cards like Mazemind Tome and Bankbuster in the main deck to kind of smooth out the, I guess, early to late game, or early mid to late game. And then, just our premium removal that we've been accustomed to. We don't have to play too many removal spells, as we do have the wrath effects, but obviously the aforementioned fight effects as well. So don't need to play too much removal. As the fight effects are quite strong, especially if we're able to stick an Obliterator, and we have the tomes, the Bankbusters, to try to draw into those. Other than that, we are a 26 land deck, which is a lot of mana. However, I think that is kind of necessary. 25 may be alright, especially with the 4 artifacts that can kind of draw into more. But playing a quad black card such as Obliterator, and of course we're playing Invoke Despair as well. We do need a lot of black sources, and so I do think this mana base makes a lot of sense. The only green source, or I guess only non-black source, is the Boseiju. I think that works very nicely. Other than that, the sideboard is pretty straightforward. I'm not sure if the 4th Thrun is completely necessary, but we get some pretty interesting ones, such as Carnage Tyrant. I've played this card in seasons past decks in the past, which it's a very sweet card. I'm very excited to play it in a deck like this. I think we're able to play a card like this in a 26 land deck that wants to be going long, and this is a card that, if we're able to resolve it against Rakdos or Control, it is very, very powerful and pretty hard to deal with. Pretty hard for them to deal with, rather. With that being said, though, the only other card that Grandpa neglected to include was Kalissa Sunslayer, which in my eyes makes a lot of sense with the fight effects. And one of the downsides of a deck like this is just drawing one side of the combo and not the other. So, you draw your Obliterators and not your fight effects, or even worse, you draw your fight effects and no creatures to go along with them. And so I thought Kalissa would kind of smooth things out in that sense. But according to Grandpa's testing, the Kalissas were just not really necessary, and we kind of want to be opting for a more controlling style deck, of course, with the Ritual of Soots. And that's what I kind of proposed, of just cutting the Ritual of Soots and putting in the Kalissas to have more of a mid-range deck. But they said that the Ritual of Soots were pretty vital, and Kalissa was just a bit underwhelming, especially when it's kind of like one of the only creatures you're going to be resolving or casting in a given game, as we only play these 7 creatures. So I think that makes sense to me, and I think I do like just having the Ritual of Soots and just going, again, into more controlling style deck that has the, I guess, late game combo of the Obliterator and fight effects, or even the Thrun as well. With that being said, though, hope you enjoyed the video. Grandpa, thank you so much for this one. Really appreciate your support, as always. If you're looking to further support me, go check out the Patreon if you want to. Otherwise, consider subscribing. Or if you just like watching the videos, I am very appreciative of you as well. So with that being said, let's get into the matches and let's fight. Right, here we are for round number 1. We are on the draw, looks like. No. Yes, we are on the draw, my bad. Yeah, we have a very keepable hand. Against a white deck. Okay, mono white. So in my testing before going with this video. I did play against Mono White, and it did seem like a fairly good matchup for us. Looks like we're just going to take this Aspirant here. Mutavault as well, of note. It seems like a pretty decent matchup if we're able to disrupt them early on, and then, you know, cast like an Invoke Despair, or rather Ritual of Soot, to kind of close things out. Maze Mind Tome. You know, the tome, the life gain on the tome could be pretty relevant over the Bank Buster. Sure, let's try out the Maze Mind Tome. I've been wanting to play this card a lot in other style decks, but I think in a matchup especially like this, we should be probably a bit better than Bank Buster. I mean, the ability to make the creature off Bank Buster is pretty relevant as well, but I think the 4 life should be at least nice. And I think I will scry on end step here and kind of give up my draw, one of the draws, to do so, because I think I'm just more so looking forward to gaining the life. Power Word Kill, yeah, they definitely stay on top. So we're at 11. Just mainly looking forward to get to 4 mana. Okay. Okay, opponent just firing up double Mutavaults. It's a pretty good sign for us. What do we go after? Just the Initiate? I think so. And again, I think I will just scry here. But we're at 6 life. Invoke Despair probably goes on the bottom. Bushwhack. Okay. So we have to go down to 5 with the Llanowar Wastes. So we're hanging on by a thread, but at least we do have the Obliterator and the fight effect coming up. So if we're able to survive this turn, just like trying to dodge a Brutal Cathar mainly, then I think we should be mostly okay. Aw, come on, okay. Dang. Yeah, that's pretty unfortunate. Looks like we're not dead yet. They just activate Mutavault here. Yeah, we're not dead just yet. And we do have the 4 life. Maybe just try to scry into a Ritual of Soot. It seems like what we want to be doing here. It's going to go on the bottom. Just a Llanowar Wastes. Okay, I guess we have to draw. I think we're pretty dead though. Okay. Interesting. So, you know, I want to wait on the play. Obviously, a little difficult for us, especially with the turn 1 Thoughtseize. But like I said, I think we do have a pretty good matchup, and if they didn't have the Brutal Cathar there, then we would have seemingly won the game. So I don't mind that. I think I don't like the Animists. Excuse me. Invoke Despair is a little slow as well. Instrument is nice though, and I'm thinking just like all 4 of these interactive spells. Of course, probably want to cut the Thoughtseizes, and then what else do we want to bring in? Bank Buster seems to be a little slow, but may just be the call, or an Invoke Despair. Yeah, sure, I'll go for Invoke. Invoke can be pretty decent, especially if they're playing Wedding Announcement post board, or just like Ossification in the main deck, or post board. Yeah, this is a fine hand to keep, nothing too impressive, but you know, we have removal, and hopefully if we draw into an Obliterator, then we can fire off the combo. Being on the play definitely helps a lot, though. I think I'm just going to lead on the Takinuma, just to conserve my life total as much as possible. I don't have to shock and a tomb turn 1. Yeah, and then just have a turn 1 push for whatever they may be playing turn 1. Okay, we are back. So let's go turn 1 Takinuma like we said. Pass turn. You know, this is a matchup where I would like a card like Glissa, but I think even more so I would just want the Ritual Sets. I think they make a lot of sense, obviously. Looks like opponent is down to 5 cards. Hopefully that can bring us to some sort of advantage. Okay, just going to be pushing that pretty easily. Okay, pathway. Sure, play that out. Again, want to prioritize our black mana. Okay. And that's it. Alright, so I think I'll still kill this. Just to be mana efficient. Not drawing much though, unfortunately. Okay, looks like they're stuck on 1 land. Okay, well, kind of stole the game in that sense. But game 3 will be a bit more difficult on the draw. Don't think I want to be changing too much. Maybe we do just take out the Invoke for the 3rd Bankbuster. No, I think I like the Invokes. Despite being on the draw, 5 mana is kind of a lot. Yeah, I don't think I want Nissa. She's most likely just being a most likely just being a 5 mana 4 life spell. This is a close hand. No early interaction, which does suck, but we do have the Ritual Set. Put up Mulligan's to 6. Yeah, it's a close one, for sure. Think we could do better though, but of course the cost of mulliganing is quite high. Have the Maze Mind Tome at the very least. We are on the draw. I think I'll mulligan, but it's close. Okay. This is not worse, but not too much better. Obviously going to keep this on 6. Just put back the Beseiju. Okay, both players on 6 cards. Another bodyguard, okay. Hopefully we do draw into some cheap removal though. Bushwhack. Okay. So, kind of like game 1, we do have the combo all wrapped up. It's just a matter of being able to get there is kind of the hard part. Aspirant is a little scary, for sure. And I think this is probably a game where we will be having to cast the Ritual Set before the Obliterator, but I guess we'll see. Okay, drawing Maze Momentum wasn't the worst. Again, provides us some selection and gains us a bit of life down the line, which can be just what we need. But we're already down to 10, so need to draw into something good. Land, oh man, I mean it's a 4th land. We're like probably dead next turn. So I think I have to draw into removal. Yeah. Okay. The past turn. Oof, okay. Oh, yeah, that's pretty awkward. So I think we Yeah, they just have lethal here. Dang. Very close. You know, if we had one more turn, then we had Ritual of Soot. Extremely close. If they didn't have Brutal Cathar for the Obliterator game one, then we most likely could have gotten that game. That's basically how it's been in my testing against these aggressive decks. Like if we're able to just land an Obliterator and be able to untap with it, not even like necessarily have the fight effect, then we are looking pretty golden. But otherwise, the deck is a little too slow for these aggressive matchups. But I'll see you guys for the next one. Alright, here we are for round number 2 on the play with a 6-lander. Probably have to mulligan this one. And yeah, this is a lot better. Keep, and then I guess it's just a second Obliterator that we're putting back, as sad as that may seem. Opponent also mulligans to 6, it seems. Yeah, this is just like an extremely fun deck though. Even, you know, if it means we're kind of a turn off from doing our thing, at least in that last match. It's just a very, very fun deck I found. Castle Vantress, Hall of Storm Giants. Could be blue-white, but still not entirely sure. Okay, they're on 2 lands. Not really sure what's going on here. Do we just run out the Obliterator? I mean, I guess so. They didn't have Censor last turn. Or, I guess turn 2, right? Still nothing. I think I like just not attacking there with the Bankbuster. Kind of confused as to what's going on. Okay, it looks like they are blue-white control. I'll start with an activation of this. Okay, there's a land. But yeah, it looks like the opponent's just getting a little bit mana screwed. And color screwed. Okay, so got the steal of that game. We do get some pretty exciting inclusions. You know, this is a matchup where I think I do like the 4 Duresses, despite 4 being a lot in the sideboard. I guess what don't I like to start? I guess the Ritual of Soot's probably like the most glaringly worst card. Abrupt Decay, probably not the best. Same thing with, I guess the Fatal Pushes are a bit better than the Power Word kills, because their main creature is just going to be creature tokens. We get the Tyrants, the 4th Thron, and then, oops, accidentally cut out Obliterator. And then we have these Terror Sunders and the Shielder's Edicts to think about. I guess the fight effects are not the best either, right? So maybe we could cut like 2... cut a push and just bring in a Terror Sunder and the Edicts. Yeah, sideboarding is a bit tough in a matchup like this. Oh, I guess the Bankbusters as well could be nice. 4 Bankbuster for 2 Tome. Yeah, I guess so. I guess they should get the Tail Swipes out of there. I think the Bushwhacks are just going to be a bit more relevant than the Tail Swipes. And yeah, I think I like this a lot more. Okay. Alright. Yeah, not a bad hand. Lots of card draw. Let's see if the 4 Bankbusters will be too much, but we'll see. Okay, 3 lands. Ooh. It's not a bad hand. I think I'm looking at taking the Deluge or just the Teferi. Memory Deluge is just really good. But I think I have to cast the Teferi, or get the Teferi out of there. Yeah. Like if they want to be marching our Bankbuster, we just have a second one. Otherwise, we don't really care about the Supreme Verdict. Ooh, Carnage Tyrant is a sweet draw. Definitely looking forward to casting this card. Can't be countered, trample hexproof. Mainly just the keywords we want in a matchup like this for sure. Okay, so let's see if they want to march on their main phase. Looks like it. That's fine. Okay, another land is fine. Play a second Bankbuster. Okay. They have Memory Deluge. So if we just go Obliterator, then they just have a pretty easy sequence of Deluge into Verdict next turn. So instead, we just want to try Bankbuster activation this turn, try to go into Thoughtseize or Duress, and just look forward to casting a Carnage Tyrant. I guess Carnage Tyrant also dies to Verdict, though. I think I still like drawing, though, this turn. Shielder's Edict, okay. Now I feel a little goofy taking the Teferi, but that's alright. Definitely seems like a more difficult matchup, though, with the Obliterators not really doing much, and all the fight effects not doing much either. Okay. But I mean, like, 2 Carnage Tyrants in the deck, 4 Thruns. I mean, it seems pretty good. Okay, they pass with 5 mana open. Ooh, and this is pretty good as well. I think I'll probably wait on casting that, just because if we do it right now, then she can be censored. Yeah. So let's just start again, like last turn with the Bankbuster activation. Okay. Then I guess I'll just go Llanowar Wastes and pass. Also, like the longer we wait on casting Nissa, the better she's going to be, right? Wandering Emperor. Okay. So I think I just want to be exiling or killing this Planeswalker. Okay, nothing. Oh. Field, Lockthwain. Okay, sure. Four mana. Ooh, wow, Thrun is actually quite nice. Verdict and 3 unknowns in hand. So it can't be countered. So can be verdicted though. Only indestructible on our turn. Like, honestly, you can just cast the Obliterator this turn, and then next turn, like, make them use their Verdict. Although, I think I would rather go with Thrun, because that better plays around Counterspell. Yeah. And I'd rather have Carnage Tyrant around than Thrun after the Supreme Verdict, so I think this makes the most sense, at least to me. And then I think I want to be attacking here. I guess we get got by another Wandering Emperor, so I'll just pass. No need to attack. Okay, nothing. Good to see. No Verdict. Okay, so definitely makes me think they have a Wandering Emperor. Let's start by drawing. Yeah, I just really want to be hitting my discard spells. We have 7 of them in the deck. I guess second Thrun allows us to attack a bit better, though. Yeah, sure. I guess I'm just supposed to attack here. But I really feel like they just have a Wandering Emperor. Okay. So they don't have a Wandering Emperor. So what do I do now? Just pass? I don't think I want to play out Nissa. I think they pretty likely just have a counter spell. Although if we play out Nissa then and they counter it, then they can't do Castle Locthwain or Castle of Antris, which could be relevant. And we're also taking like 4 life or 2 life only. Okay, sure. I guess I'll get the counter out of their hand if they have one. Oh, this is green. Oh, this is quad green. I didn't even realize. Okay, so it's going to be a bit more expensive than I first assumed. Maybe this isn't right. I mean, like it also, if they have a counter, then they can't flashback Deluge. But like, if they have a sensor, then we're looking pretty weird here. But I think I don't mind it. We have a lot of cards in hand that we could play. Okay. Yep. So 2 cards in hand now. Immediate pass. Ooh, I love that draw. Okay, very nice. And then now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. I guess would just be mana efficient, right? Play out Carnage Tyrant. And then, even though it's tapped, still can't be Wandering Emperor because hexproof, so we can attack with Bankbuster. So need another Verdict, basically. If we draw an untapped land, we can go Obliterator plus Thrun next turn. Definitely drew a lot of heat this game, which is pretty sweet. Ooh, just a land. So they could flashback Deluge. But we look to be in the driver's seat, yeah. Okay, I guess we are just gonna go for Obliterator or Thrun. I think Obliterator. And then attack for 11. Or I guess, no, only attack for... So I guess I didn't have to play this out pre-combat. Kind of forgot about the Hall of Store Giants. So I guess only attacking for 7 here. And I'm fine if they want to be blocking. But yeah, I should have done this after combat. Okay, yeah. I could have gone 2 Obliterators if we play this on black, but that's okay. Field, okay. That could take care of Hive. But still looks like not too much in hand. Bushwhack is an interesting draw. Let's just go to combat. Okay, so that was probably the worst card they could have had for us, or the best card they could have had, I guess. So again, we have to choose. I think now it's just the Thrun. Yeah, I'll go with another Obliterator. Why not? Then make a token, then we get a lot of value. But now they can Vantress. Man, yeah, that was really good draw for them. One top, one bottom. Okay. So we may be able to get them here. I mean, it's not like we make them sacrifice 2 permanents, which on this board state's not like too impressive, but I think we still go for it. So I guess the Supreme Verdict is the only card that kills Thrun. I guess same thing with Carnage Tyrant. Okay, resolves. Very strange game going on here. Okay, Hallowed Fountain. Why didn't they just sacrifice the plains? So they could still Memory Deluge. Wow, it drew into another Wandering Emperor, jeez. Okay. Man, I really want to play out the Obliterator. But I guess Throne is probably just correct though, right? Maybe I should be crewing Bankbuster to attack more, but I think I don't mind just doing what I'm doing right now. Okay, main phase, Deluge Flashback. Still haven't activated the Emperor. Yeah, I mean, I was definitely a bit suspect of the fourth run and the Tyrants post board, but in this game, they're being absolutely phenomenal. Of course, we're drawing pretty well, though. But yeah, I think we just need to be patient with our threats. But yeah, they have two seemingly hot cards in hand. Man, we just keep on drawing hot as well, though. Yeah, and yeah, I think like it's fine to just play around Wandering Emperor and not go Obliterator, crew Bankbuster to attack with Throne and Bankbuster here. I think I just want to keep my Obliterator untapped. Okay, so no blocks. I mean, they could have easily found a Verdict in hand or off the Deluge, but I think I'm happy enough just like pressuring them a bit more here. Make them cast the Verdict if they have it. We also still have the Hive to kind of somewhat pressure. But yeah, them, I mean, I guess this has Trample, but them not blocking kind of makes me think they don't have Verdict, but I could be mistaken. Okay, Memory Deluge. Interesting. So did they get that off of the flashback Deluge? I don't know. I feel like their best cards are like Teferi, Wandering Emperor, Supreme Verdict. They've already gone through 3 Emperors, which honestly probably is how many they play. But they could still have a Verdict here. Lay down arms. Okay. Sure. Okay. Guess I'm just firing this up. Make him use the Field of Ruin. Okay, they're allowing me to exile the Deluge, though. Not sure what this means. Okay, just use it a turn late. Or, yeah. Yeah. A little too late. Yep, it's really good. Okay. Oh. Okay, wasn't thinking they'd have a counterspell there. I just kind of played that for fun. But okay, that's fine. Okay. Wow, Shark Typhoon. Yikes. Okay, it's a big Shark Typhoon. So attacking doesn't really do much. They just block. Wow, okay. Well, we're dead in 2 turns. If we don't find an answer. Main phase. Scry. Alright, let's try to draw something with Tef. Sure. One top, one bottom. Lyra Dawnbringer, okay. So now we're dead next turn for sure. Need like a Tome or a Bank Buster or just Fatal Push. Okay. Close game, very close, just didn't really have enough pressure. They had the answers when they needed. Do I want like the second Terrace Under? Like, I think I'm pretty fine with this. Yeah, I think I'm alright. Again, I don't think the fight effects are worthwhile. Or I guess the tail swipes, that is. Invoke Despair is really good in this matchup as well. But yeah, like we have a lot of disruption, but just like the clock is pretty slow. Like our threats are really resilient though, so one would think that it does equal out. Like all those factors equal out, but I don't know. Teferi's kind of a big problem. But I mean, we have 8 discards, fellas, so again, one would think that we're kind of okay in this matchup. But I guess we'll see game 3. Okay. Yeah, good hand. Duress into Tome, into Obliterator, seems not too bad. I'm gonna keep 7 though. 4 lands, Absorb, Shark Typhoon, and a Teferi. Think I take the Absorb. The Teferi is like pretty problematic though. But I'm thinking if we could land, since we're on the play, if we could land Obliterator before they could cast Teferi, then should be okay. So we could just attack into it right after, but could for sure be wrong on that one. In a game like this, I will just leave the Maze Mind Tome for drawing. I'm never gonna use this to scry one. But yeah, this has 4 draws instead of the 3 off Bankbuster. Kind of forgot about that. It's pretty interesting. Okay. I guess I'll do this main phase in case we draw a discard spell. Otherwise, we're just not doing anything this turn. Okay. Okay, Shark Typhoon on 0 is a little interesting. Ottawara could be pretty good as well. Oh no, did they draw another Absorb? That would be pretty bad. I think we still have to go for this though. Man. Yikes. Okay. Go for the second one. Okay. So it's really good that this resolved. As they can't really... Oh, I mean, they could just Ottawara bounce it, though. Ooh. Yeah. We're not doing anything else, though, so I think that's still correct. But, man, that was just such a... Ooh, okay. Tap land, though. It's great for us. And, yeah, I'm just going to go Tyrant now. Can't be countered. Okay. So yeah, like they could go Tef next turn, but like not really. So I guess they're trying to just find a verdict. If they do, then we just resolve Obliterator. I mean, I guess even now we have the Edict for Teferi, so one would think we're in okay shape. Okay. They're just passing? No. Okay, still go to fairy. Plus. So still just gonna attack this, save my edict. Then we could go obliterator. I think. Yeah. Like I feel like they would have cast Verdict if they had it last turn. Okay. Okay, sure. It's pretty good. But still no verdict, so I'm pretty happy. Push. Another push. I'll draw again. Thrawn, okay. So, like, I feel like I don't need to play out this Thrawn. So that's just kind of overextending just a bit. Like, we still have them on a 2-turn clock. Anyways, another deluge is pretty good though. Farewell. Okay, I guess that does answer Carnage Tyrant and our Maze Mind Tome. So I'm glad we did not play out the Throne. And the land. Still 5 cards in hand though, which is a lot. Second Throne is fine, I guess. In case they do have Verdict or I guess another Farewell. But it's kind of feeling like it's going to be a bit like last game, where we like it just goes super long and we just barely don't make it. But hey, dress was a good draw. Start with that. Whoa, it looks all wonky here. These can't be counter cards are being quite good though. Is this flashback deluge? Okay, just Shark Typhoon, that's fine. Oh gosh. So, can't be the target of non-green spells your opponents control or abilities from non-green sources. So Wandering Emperor cannot interact with that. So I'm thinking we just take the Fairy. Push Shark Token and attack. So this is like pretty much hexproof, non-green hexproof. Trying to find a verdict. Fairy is good as well. Also with the Narset in play, gets around her edict. Okay. Getting pretty close here. Ooh, and a Hall. So I think I still cast the edict here. They'll sacrifice Narset, I'm assuming. Yeah. And I'll just attack the fairy. Thoughtseize was very nice as well. Guess just take one ramper. Oh, were they? Yeah, I guess they were supposed to veto that. So now they could block with Hall, but we still have push. Obliterator, okay. Okay, veto, sure. So make them use the veto and then cast Obliterator. Which I suppose they could just march. So yeah, I mean, I guess they have a blocker. Well, I guess, yeah, they can't, like this turn they can't go Hall plus March. So I guess we have them pressured for our turn, but other than that, they just have like the indefinite blocker with the Hall. Land. Flashback Deluge. Okay, so I guess just digging for a verdict? Or else they're dead now. Wow, okay, they found one, jeez. Invoke Despair. I guess it's just the Thrun still. Invoke Despair could be nice though if they draw it to Fairy. I mean, opponent has 3.5 minutes on the clock. Sorry for the long strung out game. Yeah, so I guess we attack, make them activate Hall, then go Invoke Despair. Such a strange game. Really fun though. I mean, get to see action from Thrun, which is cool. I haven't seen that in pretty much ever. Don't really play this card too much. Okay, and then at the very least, we could get like a counterspell out of hand. Don't think I would need to go Obliterator here. Okay. So gaining 3 life is actually quite relevant now with they're in a 3-turn clock. Still have the March in hand, and 1 unknown. They're gonna start attacking? No. Another Deluge. they start attacking, it'd be a little scary. But I guess we do have the Obliterator. But they do have the March. Okay. Yeah, that's something. Man, we're gonna lose this game. Ooh, that was a good draw. Okay, how about we cast that first? Well, let's think. If we attack, they go March, Obliterator, block, Haul on Thrun. Then yeah, I guess they still have the choice of doing. Yeah, I guess we do this first, and then in case they have a counter. Then I don't think they would have enough mana to go counter, March, and activate Haul. Oh, no way. Okay, so now do they have 1, 2? So this is going to be 5 mana. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 mana off of that. So we can still just attack with both here. So the block Thrun, take 5. I guess unless, okay, so no extra white card. Oh man, close game. I think we're supposed to attack there. I mean, maybe we're just supposed to like wait to time them out, but I kind of don't really like playing that game and just like, you know, not attack. Just 1 top, 1 bottom. Close game though. Bankbuster. I've gone through all their absorbs. Okay. So now I guess I just pass. Yeah. Or else I'm dead to March on the Obliterator plus Haul attack. Oh man, another Memory Deluge. Wow. I'm gonna flashback it. Wandering Emperor, okay. So it's fine, I guess now I'm just never attacking. Mm-mm. 50 seconds. Shock in a Hallowed Fountain. So no attack the Haul, but I am just dead next turn. From the Dawnbringer. Oof. Okay, there's a Terror Sunder. That was a good draw. Could still have a counter. I mean, they've gone through 4 absorbs though. We didn't see Censor. I guess they could have the other one. I forget the name. The 2 mana one. So I guess we just the one with casualty. So Just do this now. So we could at least pay for casualty if they sacrifice the samurai token. Okay. Still alive. Thank God. I guess veto is probably the counter that we were supposed to be looking for there, though. Man, the one Terror Sunder in the deck. Oh. Oh no, we're dead now, aren't we? Aw, come on. Man, that sucks. Well, now we have to tap. Another bank buster. Oh, man. Oh, come on. They have 0 minutes on the clock. Man, I don't know how I feel about that one. 0 minutes, 0 seconds. I feel like we played that correct. I'm not sure if there's anything else. I mean, you guys are really good at honing in on my misplays, so let me know if there was something that I could have done different there during that match. But man, does it not feel good losing to the 0 time on the clock. Okay, well, can't do much about it. I'll see you guys for the next one. Okay, here from round number 3. Gonna mulligan this hand. Hopefully we get a faster game this match, as last one was 50 minutes long, which is really crazy. I think I'm just going to keep this 5. We are on the draw for this round. Overgrown Tomb, okay. Let's see, we're up against opponent up 7. Okay. Guess it's just mid-range, sure. So they have decay for bank buster, so I think I'm just gonna push this right now. Okay. Yeah, just kind of no reason to play up the bank buster. Really needed this card though for getting out of our mulligan, which does kind of suck. Oh man, Chariot, jeez. Okay. Castle lock the way the ender's tapped. Yikes. So I'd imagine this is not the worst matchup, but still a little difficult. Yeah, especially if they just have this. Well, I guess we just go Ritual Sit. But, like, if we go Bank Buster trying to find removal for Shield Druid, then we're just dead to the cat tokens. But if we go Ritual Set, then we're just dead to the Shield Druid. So, and I went for the Soot because it's not guaranteed we're going to hit removal, right? Yep. Okay, and then even if we draw, it's still dead. Okay. Let's go to game 2. Get to get all the Thought Seizes, which feels good. Bring in the Bank Busters, the Thruns, I guess the 4th Thrun, and the Tyrants. Edict seems to be pretty good as well. I like the Nissas. Could maybe cut like, yeah, like I feel like Ritual Set. I mean, I don't know. Ritual Set seems decent enough. Maybe we could keep 2 in. And then, do we need like these 6 card draw? I mean, I feel like it's probably fine. Folk Despair is really good. Maybe the 4th Throne is just not necessary. And maybe like a Bushwhack for bringing in this much removal anyways. Okay, it's fine. Looks like they're just playing my list. Seems like it, at least. I think I like just going for the Edict there. Liliana, okay. It's fine. Okay, like that draw. So I think I'm just gonna discard the Ritual Set. They don't activate Liliana. Okay, not sure what that's all about, but we got a really nice turn sequence here. Okay. Just nothing. Okay, well I guess I start by drawing. Wow, okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know how they come back from this. 2 Bank Busters, 2 Invokes now. If they have like a Chariot, then we still have Ritual of Soot. They're just gonna draw? Takenuma, okay. This is a nice art. I've never seen this one. Or I guess it's just the kind of like the original. They get shield read back, fine. But more like purpley, bluey. That's nice. Okay, so we get Invoke. Ooh, Obliterator is sweet too. I'll just play out my land. And I think I'll just pass after this. Another Paintbuster. Okay, I think I'll wait. I think I'll just draw first. It's 4 Bankbusters in the deck. It's so dumb. Dumb in the best way possible. Another Shieldred. Their own Invoke. Sure. Draw 3, deal me 6. Thoughtseize, okay. Probably take Thron. I think they just have to take Thron unless they have another Invoke to spare. Or Shielder's Edict. But we just have so much card advantage on them. They take the Bankbuster. Dude, I got 2 Bankbusters in play already. I mean, I guess that means they have Invoke. But I'm still just gonna play it out. Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, I have the token now, so they can even have it Invoke. And just draw the second one. Okay. Yeah, I'll just tap that. So Tail Swipe, Fatal Push, open, or just Bankbuster draw. Okay. So just now they could have an Invoke to spare. Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, sure. So down to 8, which is notable. They are also down to 8 though. We have Obliterator, Thron next turn. And then I'll make them have Fatal Push here, or removal spell by accruing, presenting lethal. Okay, and they concede. Okay, so that went a bit more according to plan. I think I'm fine just running it back. Could bring in Tire Senders, but I think that's alright. I guess just trying to dodge the chariots. But still, we have Ritual Sits, so not too worried. Okay, how do we feel about this hand? We're on the draw. Putting up mulligans. Ah, it's really close. If we just go like land off the top, like Bankbusters and Tomes are really good draws. I think I'm gonna keep. Mulliganing against the mid-range deck also is, you know, worse for us on average compared to any other deck. So I think I don't mind just keeping. Okay, Thoughtseize away my Fatal Push, probably. Definitely helps that I just like know exactly what they're going to be doing each turn, right? They had triple Invoke Despair last game, though. Which I think, like, I think it's just my list. I don't think, because I know, like, Bodingles plays it something. They take Thrawn? Okay. Okay, beautiful. Sure, I'll just play a Swamp. Yeah, I think Bodingles plays mid-range, black-green sometimes. So it could be one of their lists. But, yeah. Just drawing lands here is really beautiful. We are taking a hit from Glissa, though. Liliana. Okay. So that's pretty good. I think I'll just discard my Tail Swipe. Discard a push. Yeah, Lily is quite good. Drawing Hive was nice though to pressure her. What are we discarding? Just Ritual Soot. Yeah, because they can't have land plus Chariot, so I think it's just Ritual Soot. And pass, okay. Overgrown Tomb. Okay, that's nice. Man, Liliana was really good here because we can't even cast our Thrun or Carnage Tyrant. I think what I'll do is I'll shock in this Tomb. Pass. Hold up Channel Takenuma and keep, and just like discard Swamp. We then, oh man, Castle is really good. Oh, jeez. We then like get to keep Carnage Tyrant in hand. I mean, we could just discard Tyrant though. Yeah, we may want to be doing that actually. I feel so terrible, but I think it's correct because we'll be using the Takenuma to get back. Oh yeah, we could just get back Thrun or Tyrant, so this is fine. And then we at least have the fifth land for the Hive. So Thrun or Carnage Tyrant. Don't think there's much of a difference. I think I'll just get back Thrun. Tail Swipe. Man, where are my Decays and Shieldred's Edicts? Invoke Despair as well. So now I think I discard Tail Swipe. They, oh what? Okay, they don't, I'm so confused. They don't activate Castle first. Scrap Gorger, okay, sure. Oh, wonderful, okay. So I think we just do that right away. Yeah, I think we just do it right away. Do it on the upkeep though. Okay, so I think like the only card that gets us is just another copy of Liliana, so it's good. Now if we go Thrun and then they go Liliana, then we have Invoke Despair, so I think we just get a pretty free Thrun here, which is nice. Yep. I guess Invoke Despair on their part could be decent as well, though. Binding. Okay. So that is interesting. Screen. Guess I'm just gonna invoke just to draw 2 cards. It's not like the most beautiful thing. But I don't like want to be not doing anything there. So now like Shieldwood would be pretty bad. Okay, their own Invoke Despair. And a Hive. Okay. So I think I'll just go Bankbuster, pass. Leave a push. Decay. Bankbuster, draw. I guess Obliterator plus Fight Effect isn't like the best against them because they have so much removal. But I'm not sure. They are down to 7 though. So Hive could be something. Basically can't really activate Castle now. I guess their best play is Chariot. Another Invoke Despair. Okay. So now we're down to 5. It's pretty scary. Their own Bankbuster. Okay. Run. Bushwhack. Oh wow. So we go down to... Really wanted to draw land there. If we drew Thrun into land, then we could go play Thrun, then still leave up push. I think we still have to play out the Thrun though. Like we're already dead to an Invoke Despair. Either way, yeah. Yeah, even if they have Liliana. Yeah, okay. Just go Thrun. So I guess this is not my list. They're playing Binding. Not my exact list. Definitely nice to see black green around though. I think on average I've been seeing more and more of it lately, which is nice. Tracker, okay. Okay. Okay, there's a land. So put that on green. I think I have to pass though. Well, actually, let's bushwhack. Let's start by bushwhacking the tracker. Still dead to invoke spirit, but can't do anything about that. Yeah, like I don't think I want to be activating Hive. So just pass turn. And yeah, I could just let them draw here. Because we're also pretty dead to a Shieldred. Okay, so that's good for us. So just push. And then Decay Glissa still gets a draw afterwards. Bank Buster. Not sure what I want to be doing with this tail swipe though. Okay. No attack with Glissa. Duress. Okay, now we decay. Then maybe close to getting lethal here. They take what, tail swipe? Which is fine. Drawing like another push would be really nice. Another Thrun. Wastes. So we do have lethal, which Hive Thrun, but I don't think I want to go for it. Well, actually, do I? Yeah, I think I do actually. Yeah. Again, still dead to Invoke Despair, but they've gone through 2 already. And yeah, they have to push. Okay. So they're down to 2. They can't draw with Bank Buster this turn. Pass. And now they need Invoke Despair or like Shieldred. But even with Shieldred, we're still mostly alive. I guess Liliana is good as well. Close game though. So we're playing Tireless Tracker, Binding, pretty interesting choices. And of course Scrap Gorgers. Not sure if this Bank Buster is main or sided. I'm not sure if we saw game 1 or not. But yeah, definitely a pleasure to play against the black-green deck. The fellow black-green deck. Okay. Okay. So that's pretty good. Let's draw. Carnage Tyrant. But yeah, I think we're still... I mean, they need to have another removal spell now because we have 2 lethal attackers. Yeah, I don't know. One's kind of taking a while to make decisions. That's okay. Oh, okay. They concede. So yeah, I guess they didn't have a removal spell in hand, which is what they needed. If we drew a removal spell, then I guess that's just Grieving on top, and that does play around the extra removal spell from the opponent. But yeah, as I said, very nice seeing the black-green opponent. Good to see black-green going around. And yeah, got the win finally, and we'll see you guys for the next one. Okay, here we are for round number 4. On the draw, looks like with a decent hand we could keep up against Kahira, which likely just means control, which don't like seeing, honestly. We're on the draw, so they could censor a Bank Buster. Man, just after playing that 50-minute match against the Blue 8 controller in match 2, I just like really not looking forward to playing these long matches. But hey, it's okay. At least we get to see more of the deck, right? Looks like they do have censor. Okay. That's pretty unfortunate, actually. Should we have waited on that, actually? Yeah, maybe just waiting is better. Yeah, because we just go for it here. They didn't have a third land, though. They foretold a card, which likely means a... saw it coming? Oh, I should have played Castle Lockdown there, because I'm not going to be playing my Obliterator this turn. My bad, my bad. Unless it's a... Okay, so it's just a saw coming, not the draw one. Scry 2, draw 2. Okay, there's their Hallowed Fountain, though. So I think I'm just not going to do anything, though. Looks like they may have an Absorb as well. Okay, so now I'll just go for the Obliterator. Get it countered. Okay, let's resolve. Have like a Fateful Absence or something now. Odawara, Deluge, Verdict. So no creatures, basically. Maybe the foretold card was like a Doomscar, but still doesn't, like, if they had Absorb, they should have just played it, right? I don't know. I guess we'll find out what happens here. I just take it? What? Okay, well now I'm really confused. I think I just want to hold my Invoke for it to Fairy. Still no double white though, so I'll scratch the two top. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So do I want to take 6 damage to draw 1? Sure, why not? I think I'll just attack. Again, not really wanting to play with the Invoke Despair. But yeah, I definitely just should have waited on that Bankbuster on that turn too. It's pretty unfortunate. But I mean, we forced them to play it, and they were mana screwed for like a turn, so it's like, okay. So there's a Teferi, so now we're like really hoping they don't have a counter spell. Trying like a Thoughtseize would be really, really nice. Wonderful. I have 3 counter spells actually. Wow. Jeez. Okay. Well, that sucks. I guess we take the Absorb. Take absorb and just attack. But yeah, pretty unfortunate they had just the triple counter spell. Could have put her on make disappear, but not the Dovin's veto, unfortunately. Man, it draws into a memory deluge. Also, didn't really draw well this game. There's a lot of dead cards. Oh, and the Field of Ruin. Come on. Wow. Man, okay. We're also 1 minute short of going Invoke plus Hive. Wow. Not that it would have mattered because they still have counter spells, but oh man. Okay. Yep, still can't really do much. One top, one bottom. Wait a minute, they're playing... Okay, what? They're playing laydown arms with 4 islands in their deck? Come on. Like, what? Jeez. And we're absolutely getting wrecked by it, right? Okay. So that just dies to the Supreme Verdict. I guess we still cast it. Yep. Okay, so probably should have sequenced that reversed just because the hall, but that's fine. Yeah, sorry I'm not commentating so much. It's just kind of not much going on, honestly. Just pretty much everything is dead in our hand, and probably gonna be game unless we draw Thoughtseize, but even with that we're still get countered by the make disappear. Yeah, just really get wrecked by the triple counter spell. I think I'm just concede here. Don't think anybody wants to be watching this type of gameplay for any longer. But yeah, like last match, we do get actually a lot of cards to bring in. Don't think I'll need the Terror Sunders though. But we could get rid of the Ritual of Soots, the Decay, Pyreward Kill, and then I'll get rid of a Tail Swipe too. Okay, it's a decent hand. Actually quite good. Okay, 2 lands. Censor. Oh, so they. Oh, come on. Took out Kikira, brought in Dream Drawler. I guess we take the Dream Drawler then. We could at least resolve this Maze Mind Tome before a Censor, which is nice. I will go for the Tome over the Bankbuster, just because the extra draw is slightly better. Draw 4 rather than draw 3. And yeah, sure, I guess get a Bankbuster now. So lots of card advantage stored up. We have Thrun to kind of bridge some sort of a path to gaining an advantage. They did hit their 3rd land. I think I'll just go to my draw step. And then let's start by doing Bankbuster first, actually. Just because the creature is a bit more relevant. Man, double Castle Lock is a bit awkward, unfortunately. Okay, 4 mana, so they have Deluge. I mean, I think it's just Thrun here, though. Drawing the 5th untap land. And I guess I'll play around Wandering Emperor for a turn by not going Bankbuster. Okay, it's a little unfortunate. Okay, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Hit like it's fairy or something. Yep. Okay, there's an obliterator. I think I just still want to be drawing though, just because they have double absorb. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. Field my castle, sure. Water Ramper. So they're not gonna counter that? Triple absorb. Okay, well now I get to resolve my obliterator. Which is not bad for sure. If it stays around, we could bushwhack. But not really, right? The triple counterspell. Although that's kind of nice. Guess I'll just start by attacking the Emperor. Yep. Then I'll draw. Thrun. It's quite good. Sure. So, not good against another Verdict. But they don't have 7 mana for Deluge Flashback just yet. So I feel pretty fine about making a play like this. Okay, 2 bottom is nice. Okay, it's pretty good. Yeah, still don't know how they play just like straight up 4 islands in their deck. Okay. Start by drawing. Run. So I'll fight over this. I think it's worthwhile enough. They don't even use their counter spells. Sure. Okay, I just concede. Okay. This is a strange game, but we got there. So we saw Dream Trawler. There's not really anything we could bring in for that though, other than the exchange event, but I'm not going to bring that in, so I think the deck is fine as is. Oh, interesting. I'll keep this actually. Yeah. Double Bushwhack fixes our mana. We're on the draw, so we get some more looks at some lands, which is nice. Durasser's actually not bad of a draw. I guess if they have Censor here, then we're going to be looking a little strange. Okay, so we'll start with the Thoughtseize. Okay, just take Fairy. Oop, this is actually probably the farmland, right? No, okay. There's the farmland. Okay. So start by Duress. Take that Emperor and then Bushwhack again. Still haven't drawn any lands naturally, which is a little unlucky for us, but that's alright. Wow, okay. So this gets marched, which is unfortunate, but I think we still do it. Don't really have any other plays. Really, yeah, really unfortunate that we didn't draw land there, though. Because then we could at least draw a card. Wow. Okay. Man, I guess shuffling our library was created too much variance for us to handle, I guess. Wow. Guess the opponent's floating out though. Okay, there's a land, finally. Guess it's just Obliterator. I think I do go for black there, despite having a bunch of double green cards in hand. Cause yeah, like we can't hope to hit a fifth land. I'm just gonna play out my creature. Okay. So no green land, but I think I just still play out the Invoke Despair. Yeah. Obviously, drawing Talker Enigma, not too ideal, but I still think he was correct to put this on black. Okay, yeah, I'll play that out, and I guess I go for Carnage Tyrant, just because it blocks the Hall. Blocks and kills the Hall. Okay. Okay. I'll go for Obliterator. I think I like that. Now if they go any creature, then we got Tail Swipe. Okay. It's pretty unfortunate though. Oh, and then lay down arms. Okay, well now I'm looking stupid. Maybe it was just thrown there? I don't know. Make disappear. I think I go for Nissa here. Sure, let's try that. So we're still alive if they go like -3 on the token plus haul. So I think I like doing this. And yeah, because we don't really like have that good of a plan against Teferi, I like having like the dueling planeswalkers here. And yeah, this should be fine. We go down to 3. Alright, I guess, yeah, I just kill Nissa, sure. And then go for a Thrun. No tail swipe. Yeah, maybe that turn where we could have gone Thrun and went Obliterator, we should have just gone for the Thrun. Got a little too greedy there. I just wanted to get the Obliterator on the battlefield, though, just because the Hall was pretty much a pretty good threat that we didn't really have a good answer for. But of course, you know, the Laydown Arms is just the perfect removal, though. Oh wow, okay, well that's really good. Yeah, start with that. Well, sure, I'll play out the Maze Mind Tome first, actually, and then just do counter on the upkeep. Okay, and this is even better. Just do this now. Now, I still need an answer to the Hall, which is pretty unfortunate. We're at least able to survive 1 extra turn. But yeah. Not looking too good otherwise. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's pretty close whether we go Obliterator or Thrun there, but I think it's probably just the Thrun. But like either way, we're still gonna be dying to this Hall, I feel like. Another one, jeez. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, I guess that's technically keeps us alive. Jeez. Yeah, maybe Nissa should have just gone through on when we played Nissa. I don't know, let me know your thoughts. It is pretty hard to discern, though. I think, like, anywhere we go, we're still in a losing position to the Teferi. So, not too fun against another control deck, but that's alright. See you guys for round 5. Okay, here we are for round number 5. We are on the play. Deck doesn't feel too good. Against the Yorion deck, which likely means Incarnation. I think we mulligan this one. Okay, it's a bit better. I'll put back just the Thrawn. Yeah, deck, I mean, like, we haven't been able to go for the Obliterator Bushwhacker combo, or it was like once, but it wasn't too powerful against one of the control decks. Guess it's just Incarnation. Could have gone for Annihilatus, for instance, because they only have 2 lands, but I think it's just Incarnation. But yeah, it's like this deck really wants to play against creature decks, and we only basically saw one of those. I mean, kind of 2 with the mid-range deck, but pretty much the humans deck was the only one, and even then we were close to, you know, beating them, but just like a turn off from being able to get there with the Obliterator or like Ritual of Soot, right? So it kind of doesn't feel the best, but there's like not much to be done about it, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. So I find land. Okay, cool. Not going to be completely out of this game. So Invoke Despair is nice, actually, against a deck like this. Could get their fires out of the way. If they go like fires plus a creature, then just go Invoke Despair. I mean, we still need to draw the 5th land, though. Ooh, Fable. Ah, jeez, that's really good. Yikes. Guess change the rocks. And hopefully we can try to get down this Obliterator. They do just have a Fires and Fable out, though. So it may not be too successful. Okay, Blood Mage goes away. Yep. And Yorion, okay. Sure. So 2 lands away from Agent of Treachery, but I don't think we have to worry about that at the moment. And they go for Yorion. Okay, interesting. So just the Fable is going to be coming back. Oh, and the Presence. But it looks like we could probably pull off the combo here. I think I'm still gonna kill this. And then Obliterator. Tail swipe. And they have to have binding. Sweet. So sec 2 permanents. Ooh. No, I should have left the Yorion in play. Yeah, my bad. I actually didn't even think about that, huh? Should have left Yorion. Yeah, because then they sacrifice 4 permanents. I always forget about that. I mean, I guess we were like slightly playing better around the binding, but yeah, probably still should have kept the Yorion around. Okay. I guess maybe not the best way to learn that in match 5, but that's okay. So, still have 6 mana. Siege right now, okay. But this Obliterator is going to be really good, if I had to imagine. Oh, come on. Seriously. What type of luck is this? Wow, okay. No, if they hit a land off the top, then they get good agent. Okay, well, at least we could do that. But we can't go Thoughtseize plus Invoke. I guess we try to draw into a land, though. I think just going Invoke here is better than Thoughtseizing. So they sack like their Fable, Siege Rhino, or maybe just the Fires, I don't know. Okay, there goes the Rhino, and my guess is they just sack Fable. But we'll see. Wait, they do sack Fable. And no land, which kind of sucks. But I guess it's not terrible though, as they just get like Bankbuster. Okay, so there's the land. There's Agent. And they can't even crew it, so we're not looking too terrible. But then again, we don't really have much to do. this decay was a trophy, I would be a lot happier. That's for sure. Okay, I guess that's at least something to Thoughtseize. I mean, like, they could pretty much cast anything, so this is probably just a land. So let's just go for this. Okay, we only have Thrun and Obliterator to hit, so I guess we didn't need to do it just at that moment. But that's fine, and then I think I'm just not going to Thoughtseize. Could actually be another binding or change the rocks, so... Fable, jeez. Okay. At least we have decay for that. I'll go after the enchantment and not the creature. But it was definitely nice that we milled over the Obliterator for sure there. But I mean, we're like somewhat holding up, which is not terrible. But I definitely should have left Yorion into play, I feel like. Okay, so let's go Thoughtseize. Go down to 4. Okay. I think the risk was high enough that we go for that. Another Fable? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Man, the opponent's really like slow rolling all these too. Okay. Guess we do have Ritual of Sit though. Which helps. I mean, maybe we're supposed to wait till the Fable flips to do that. No, because we have to block. I don't know. I think I like just firing off there. We're still like in a losing position though. I think either way. Okay, I don't know why they cycled like that when they could just loot it away. Oh, okay, sure. Okay. Man. And a 70 card deck too. So definitely looking forward to getting Terror Sunder in post board. Duress as well. So not sure what this was all about. I feel like I want to bushwhack this. Yeah. I feel like they just have a lot of good top decks that allow them to kind of pop off with that in play. What do you mean? They have 2 cards in hand. Like, I feel like one of them is a binding, and they just didn't realize that it only hits non-lands with that attack there, but I'm not sure. Okay, I guess I'm attacking. Man, there's just so many slow games this league, so I apologize for that. There's not much I could do about it, though. We are playing a control deck, I guess. Okay, so let's see. Yep, we're going to be able to activate both of these, which is nice. Still, like, I'm not sure what is in their hand. Maybe it is just a binding and a land or something like that. 2 lands, maybe. I don't think it really matters that much what we exile here. But hey, we got a clock, at the very least. Okay. Cycle Triumph. Skyclave on nothing, sure. So I guess now we're only attacking with 1 hive, as that is a lethal attacker. Bankbuster, okay. So let's start with that. Okay. That's fine, I guess. I think I like just drawing rather than attacking. Could have actually... Oh wow, that's really bad for us. No, because we can't attack there. We need to leave a blocker back. Yeah, so that's really bad. Okay, so we're gonna have to kill or sacrifice our hive, looks like. And now we need to draw a removal spell for that Redain. If we die to this card, then I'm gonna be like feeling pretty bad against a deck that plays no other flyers. Okay, Obliterator still doesn't do it though. Oh, okay, there we go. That's something. That is something. Sack 3 permanents. Sorry, 2 permanents. And then... yeah, we're still alive. Unless they do have like the binding in hand, right? Or change the rocks. Okay, well, looks like they don't have it. Ooh, wow, that's really good for us. Okay, start that. Then the sacrifice fires. Get a Thron. Okay, sweet. So let's just attack. Oh, we had lethal there. I think I like still getting at that Thron as a blocker. Well, no. We should have just attacked there. Hopefully that doesn't bite us in the butt. Because if they had binding, they would have cast it before. But I still think we are in a winning position here. Okay. Sorry about that one. We got Terror Senders and then some number of Duress. I'm not sure if I want the full 4. But I think we could cut these Ritual of Soots. Decays should be fine. Maybe cut some number of Push. Invokes are really good. Nissa is good. I think I like all the draw thingies. Then maybe just like 2 Duress is probably fine on the draw. They get a bit worse, so that's fine. Okay, we are back. I guess we keep this hand. Nothing too exciting, but like no discard, but I think the Terror Sender is nice. Okay, so I'm not going to Terror Sender that. That was a nice draw. So, like, worst case scenario, they go Fable. Then, I guess we're just like... Terror Sender Fable. Oh, Skyclave apparition. Okay. Sure. Don't need that. Yep. Always have it. It's okay though. We could just go apart would kill. Decay, okay. Sure. Guess then we go decay on the Fable. Pass. I don't think they would attack with the Shaman unless they have like a 5-drop they want to play. Or wait, they didn't even play a land last turn. Okay, so, oh, okay. I guess I'm still supposed to kill this then. But our resources are dwindling. And using like a good removal spell like that on just a 2/2 has a pretty steep cost. Ooh, okay. Excuse me, that's not too ideal. Yep, there's the Incarnation. Is this May Shuffle? Yeah, May Search. I guess we still go do that on the breeding pool to try to make them shuffle. Otherwise we get to Stone Rain them, right? Yep, I think I'll go for that. Okay, so they let it happen. Interesting. Okay. So still do have Terrace Under, which is nice. Opponents are just playing really slow. Fires is good. Land. 5-drop. Man, they were gonna have Fires plus Incarnation. Jeez. Change the rocks. Sure. So get rid of that. Opponent has 2 cards in hand. We need to draw something good. That is not something good, unfortunately. Yeah, Obliterator, like Nissa, Thrawn, Invoke Despair, like a Bankbuster, Mazemind Tome. Okay, Kenrith, sure. That's pretty good. Okay, pretty much likely dead. Interesting, I haven't seen this card out of them. Let's see what they want to be doing though. But yeah, it looks like we're just like pretty much dead. Unless we draw like Obliterator off the top. Okay, looks like they misclicked through their attack step. Draws a card. Sure. Okay, sweet. It's really nice. So, like, we can make these fight, but Obliterator would die. But then they sack 5 permanents. Yeah, I think we still have to go for that. I mean, hey, we got there, kind of. Got what we wanted, at least. So they sack, yeah, change the rocks, the cleric, and 3 lands. Has to be good for us. Whoa, they sack 4 lands. What? Okay. Yeah, sure. Guess that's a clock. Okay. Drawing quite well. So yeah, I would imagine they can't really come back from this now. We're on a 4-turn clock. So we go down to 8. Oh, they don't even attack? Okay. I think they should have attacked there. Okay. Yeah, we do win this race though. If they had attacked the first turn, we'd be at 5. Then we go down to... Then they're at 6. Then we go down to 2. And then... Yeah, they would have won the race if they had attacked first. Drawing the second run allows us to bypass that though, which is nice. Even if they attacked first, that is, but they did not. So we're in much better shape. And Jaranissa was just the gravy on top, I guess. This, I guess is pretty decent in this deck. I don't know how I feel about her as a whole, though. I think maybe just a card like, I don't know, Garrick or something would be better. But we got the win, got the 2-3, and I'll see you guys for the wrap-up. Alright, NaughtyGrandpa, we got the 2-3 for this one. There were some really close matches in this league. Played against 2 blue-white control decks, which definitely took up a lot of the league, so sorry about how freaking long this one was. Yeah, I think just like the control matchup is pretty tough for us because we want to be preying upon the creature decks with the obliterators and the fight effects that just does not really line up that well. We do have a lot of post sideboard changes though to make, which I think I definitely like how the sideboard is positioned against that. I think it's quite well made in that sense. We get to bring in the Duresses, the Fourth Throne, the Carnage Tyrants, the Edicts as well, the Bankbusters. So we get a nice post-hybrid plan, but still didn't really seem like enough to get there. Even against the Mono White Humans deck, which seemingly is a decent matchup if we're able to, be on the play, get a turn 4 Obliterator, and then, do some things from there. Didn't really seem to be the best. We, like, the 2 games we lost, we were a turn away from either winning outright or just gaining some form of advantage. So that's good to know, but, still, like, the matchup like that is pretty tough, especially, like, I feel like the Atarka Red deck would be even worse of a matchup, just because they're usually a bit quicker and a bit more resilient. But I don't know, the deck was extremely fun. We got to do the Obliterator plus Fight Effect quite a few times, especially in that last match. So that feels very nice. It actually closed out that last game, which was very fun. But yeah, really cool deck. Thank you, of course, NaughtyGrandpa, for submitting it. I'm not sure if I would make any changes. I think I would probably actually take out the Ritual sets for the Glissas. I think that makes a lot of sense. Makes the fight effects a lot better. The Ritual sets were pretty much only relevant in the Humans matchup, so I think we could just put those in the sideboard and be happy with that decision. But yeah, other than that, thank you so much again. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, consider subscribing. And yeah, see you guys for the next one. Thank you.